So hello everyone, welcome to the summer edition 2019. What anime to watch, right? And there's a lot of good animes coming here. There's also Isekai, a lot of them. But first and foremost, of course, Attack on Titan 3 is coming out. It's going to be the big thing. And then it's, for me personally, Kaiji is getting consideration. I mean, I love Kaiji, the gambling anime. It's a fantastic anime. Absolutely recommend it. It's getting this story this season finally. Like Kaiji, like side story, but that sounds really interesting to me. So it's the biggest one, and then there are a couple of other animes I also look forward to, of course. My Hero Academia doesn't need much introduction now, but last season, right? It's an amazing anime. It's super breathtakingly good, right? The drama is fantastic. It's just but I mean, it's really, really good, right? I think it's fantastic. We're gonna see next episode with All Might and so on. Yeah, it's absolutely. If you haven't watched My Hero Academia until now, you should start watching it. I mean, season 1 of it. It's really, really good. So anyway, of course, the biggest anime coming, it's Attack on Titan, right? It is absolutely the biggest one. I'm absolutely watching it, of course. And you can look at like my live reaction to the actual trailer. Season 3, right? It's gonna be amazing. But first and foremost, season 3. Yeah, first and foremost, I love Kenny, okay guys? I really, really love Kenny. Kenny is my second favorite character. Jin is my favorite character. I'm a big, big Jin fan. But yeah, so Kenny, I don't want to spoil anything, but he's a great, great character. There are some very, very interesting plot lines during season 3, right? So I think it's gonna be a very, very good season. It's 24 episodes, 24 episodes. And so it's covered the whole arc, probably even starting out the next story, which is even better than the trailer. The trailer is talking about the next arc, right? But if 24 episodes, probably gonna get to the arc after that, which is even better, which is much, much better than that arc. I don't want to spoil anything, but it's really, really good, so you should be excited. Like that. Obviously, it's gonna be amazing. Yeah, before we get to Shingeki, I want to mention though, this is me personally, but I want to mention it before we get down there again, but again, Kaiji season 3, I think for me personally, that's going to be the second anime I am looking forward to the most after Attack on Titan, because Kaiji is so good. I'll talk about it later when the anime gets in the list here, but yeah, Kaiji, Sawa, it's a psychological anime. I could recommend it more. It's an amazing anime. Anyway, Steins Gate, talked about it last season. I haven't played the game yet personally, so I haven't watched this game, but I played the first game. This is of course a spin-off thing. Then we have Overlord. What I remember most of Overlord, season 2, right? It's the lizard thing. Yeah, the 6 lizard thing. That's the only thing I heard about. Season 2, right? Like, I have a co-worker, he loves Overlord. He was like, it's awesome, but the lizard thing is freaking. Like, that's, I don't know. It's very, very quick season 3 here. Just had season 2, right? So that is very surprising to me. I wonder about the quality and so on. Yeah, and then we have Isekais. It's so many of them. It's just so many of them. Okay, I am so tired. This is even called Isekai. Sorry, I should not wrong. Yeah, this is even called Isekai. Like, it's called Isekai Maho, which goes like Demon Lord. You know, to show you what. Yeah, it's like how to not summon a Demon Lord and that. Yeah, it's just another Isekai. And you know, I love Aqua so much. I love Konosuba. I love Zero. There are a couple of really good Isekais. But it feels like, can it stop doing Isekais? Can it stop doing something new instead, right? It's like the most simple, easiest thing to do, I feel. They're stuck in a game world. Anyway, this one though, I will actually consider. I actually think this is the best Isekai coming out. That's why it's first in the list too, right? Because Isekai here is about a gamer guy. He's the best gamer in the world. His name is Diablo, the Demon Lord. But they call it Diablo. I read the manga for this thing. And he is basically OP. He's overpowered like crazy, right? And these two then, of course, attractive girls summon him, right? Because they need some Demon Lord to help them, I don't know, conquer or whatever, yeah. So they summon him, right? And it's somewhat good because this is an Isekai where the main character is really, really good at what he's doing, right? He's like really OP. So that might be interesting, but otherwise it seems to be, you know, we've done this before to death, right? And actually, considering, I mean, yeah, I'm gonna watch the episode because it's sort of the best Isekai, but there are coming so many more too, which all look horrible. Anyway, then it's this thing anime, Yuragi-sou, which I definitely watching. I'm a big fan. I grew up with, you know, like stuff Tenshin Moyo, similar kind of finding this alien girl in your bedroom. I grew up with that. That's my childhood dream, right? No, but seriously, this sounds like a really fun anime. So a guy goes to this onsen place, right? A bathhouse place. And this is like a really attractive, usually nude ghost that lives there. They become friends and allies and so on, right? And I guess they can interact because she's a ghost with powers, right? So it's very much the testimony thing with like suddenly it's a demon girl living with you and so on. It's very much that, but I think those kind of harem, ecchi, romance stuff is really funny. I'm a huge fan of that genre. I think the genre is it's just always just fun. It depends of course on the character. The female character is usually the most important thing, how she is portrayed and so on. If she's funny or not, how her character is. But I think generally this is like a really funny anime. So I'm excited about the anime. I think it's gonna be good anime. If you like Tenshin Moyo and so on, this should be right on your alley. And then it's Isekai. It's more Isekai. This is more Isekai, and this Isekai is even called, Shisei no Subaru, right? Like the main character from Re:Zero, and it's like, I'm so tired of it. I'm just so tired of it. I want more. I want more Konosuba, no, but it's like, yeah. So another Isekai. I read the synapse, I read the chapter 1 of, chapter 1, but like the manga was the light novel thing. It didn't look very interesting to me. The other one looked way better. The Demon Lord guy, he looked more interesting. This is just like the kind of the same thing again. Guy gets into this thing, he's the best player of the RPG, but he's a basically normal person, and it's just whatever, right? It's hot girls, I don't know, it's just... I'm not gonna watch the list. I don't recommend watching it. I think it's like a really boring Isekai. It had nothing special, right? Not special at all. And then this anime arrives, Satsukuru no Tenshi, and this is kind of like Saw, the anime version. It's so a young girl suddenly kind of wakes in this dungeon, and there is this guy, he's a serial killer, something like that. I read the first chapter, yeah, so he's some murderer guy, right? Famous serial killer, and they're stuck in this dungeon that someone put them in, and they have to escape it, right? So it's based on a game. Probably gonna be similar like Danganronpa or something like that, and they have to escape out of this dungeon, right? That's gonna be the anime, I guess. Maybe figure out who did it, but it's basically that. It's very similar to Saw. Yeah, it's like here's some tools. You have to kill each other, or like get off your own, foot, or cut off your finger to escape this room or something. It sounds to be like a really, horror anime, but I think it sounds pretty cool actually. So I'm definitely gonna watch it. It might be bad, but I think it sounds great, so I recommend it. When I read it list, and so the games to be pretty cool as well. And then it is Isekai. There is more Isekai. It's just more of it. It's like 6 more Isekai. It's just crazy. Yeah, and more Isekai. This also sounds horrible. You can even see the freaking synapse to the same thing. It's like some urban legend. Let's go up with it. Okay, some urban legend. There was once a legendary party name. Yeah, like it's freaking the same text too. Like they're really so unimaginative. So unimaginative. I'm just tired of it, right? It's just like, okay, another guy, he creative girls, he's pretty good at this game. It's like in the game world, it's pretty fun. Yeah, I was like, come on, I don't care, honestly. Okay, FSC. What's the image? Yeah. So FSC is, or how's it again? Foley? Foley, yeah, something like that. Yeah, anyway, very classic anime, as it's kind of in the era of Bebop, Trigun, and so on, a Toonami show. People who grew up with Toonami anime definitely, watch FLCL. And it's also going on Toonami. It already started last week though, so it's not really for this season. But absolutely, it's very, very, very good anime. I haven't watched that anime though, personally, since it aired. So I haven't watched it like 17 years. So I'm gonna watch this anime until I rewatched the first season, because that was 17, 18 years ago, yeah. So I have to rewatch it first. But after that, I'm definitely watching it. But yeah, it's and then we have Tendencies of the Jäger. So an anime which I think is interesting, and no, it's not Eren Jäger. And of course, Eren is called, Jäger, because that's the German word for hunter, right? Whereas in my language, it's called my language, but in my native language, jägare, right? It's word for hunter, very similar to Swedish and German there. And yeah, I don't want to spoil Attack on Titan, but it's pretty reasonable. Everyone has like German names right now. No, I was kidding, but it's like there is a thing with Japanese media and loving to put in German names. It's been a trend for many years. go step like Shonen or I guess the follow-up Shonen Sona Seiga. They all have like German sub titles for some reason, like Da Jugend or something. They're all called something with like German subtext. I don't know why, and it is quite popular in Japan to use German words for it. There's a lot of European names, especially a German name. I can take a title. Here again, then it's like Cyrus the Hunter could have been the name of the anime, but then they call it Jäger or Jägare because it's like reasons. I don't know. Yeah, I have no idea why. But anyway, the anime is about a guy hunting vampires. It seems kind of similar to Van Helsing, kind of style, right? It's pretty good actually. It's an original, so you can only watch the trailers. We can't say too much about it, but I think it seems to be one of the better anime this season, regardless of the silly name. And then we have Grand Blue, which I think sounds really, really awesome, really funny. It has some plot, right? It is a lot of plot in it. No, but I'm like, I see people like this anime. No, but seriously, this anime is kind of like comedy with more of the seinen thing, right? It's more grown up, more mature. It actually looks really, really funny. I read the first chapter before I did the thing. It was really great. And I think it's going to be one of the funniest and probably one of the best comedy anime this coming season. And yes, will be a lot of like sex and so on. Yeah, but like in a better way, I think. More mature way. Or maybe just open. I don't know, but it looks pretty good. I recommend it. That Island, I will consider. So Island is an anime that sounds like a summer anime, right? You go into an island somewhere. But it's actually really, really confusing. So they go to this island and it's like a freaking like sci-fi thing where something time traveling and this might be a really good anime, but I think it's gonna be pretty bad. I don't know. I'm definitely considering it, and I don't want to recommend it because I feel it's like something where it might be good or the storyline might be just everywhere, right? And it's just like so we have to see where it goes. So I'm kind of in the middle of it. It might be good, but I think it's gonna be probably bad. Then we have this anime, which I'm gonna watch, and it has like the freaking hentai plotline, classic classic hentai stuff here. Honestly, I mean it's an ecchi comedy slice of life show, right? But basically, main character, young boy. His girl likes him because he's like very feminine and he's a cutie, kawaii boy, right? So he gets the oppai. You can see the image. He gets the oppai hug and so on, right? That he wants to live like a normal life or something. Moves away from his bullies, moves to a new place, and he's gonna be kind of like the Love Hina storyline where he lives at a resort or whatever, right? With just a bunch of females, and they're all gonna be like, they're all gonna like friend zone him. Absurdly much, right? So he's so friend zoned. He's gonna see these like meals and so on naked and that, because they're all like friend zoning him. So they don't really care about it. He's gonna get all, he's gonna have a lot of first base action pretty much, right? But nothing else, right? It's that kind of anime, yeah. It's that kind of anime. It's very, the ecchi, it's like the basic hentai plotline story. Yeah, it's gonna be a lot of that. But it might actually be really fun. I don't know. I'm giving it a chance at least. I think I'm gonna watch per episode. But yeah, it has a very silly plotline. Happy Sugar Life with some lag here. Yeah, this anime is freaking crazy. Okay, so first I read the text of it. I was like, okay, it must be Giki Kaita, which is like girl sleeps with 100 men, blah blah. So it's like, we have this, Masago Sato. She does a lot of guys. She loves the stuff, right? And so on, and she's very open to, so on. And then she meets this boy, and she's like, this is gonna be my lover or whatever, super thing. And it turns into like Mirai Nikki. Like I read the chapter, I read the manga for the bit, and I was like, what is this thing? Yeah, it goes from this like, very, very quickly, of course. Like, okay, a slut, okay. And then I turns into like, no, she's of course, she's yandere. She's gonna murder people that sleep with her, that touches her, boy. Not sleep with him, like, talks to the boy, right? He's gonna like, this my boy, that's my kid, and he's gonna stab them, right? Yeah, she's gonna go freaking Mira Nick, where's my knives? They're over there, yeah. I have some knives over there as my cookies. She's gonna, go around and it's full yandere mode, yeah. Full yandere. It's a very crazy setting. I don't know. Hard to explain it. It might be completely bad, it might be complete crap, but I'm giving it a chance. I love my some Unigasai. I love my extremely codependent girlfriends, right? Which I had one in my life. Yeah, that was. I don't want to hang out anyone out on the internet, right? So I would never do it, but I would. In one way, I would love to do a video talking about my ex that really was like, you know, like a normal, like a non-anime version of Yuuna-san. Yeah, I dated a person, and she was. I would say one thing about it though. She called me every day, like 7 or 8 in the morning. Like every day she called me, like every day. For going to work or so on, yeah. And I don't mean like, you know, like really, really annoying, yeah. And she always called me when I was out, so yeah, like whatever. But that was too much. But yeah, so I had that's the first sign. That's the first sign when your girlfriend calls you every day in the morning, and not like in a very, very meaningful way either. I mean, very platitude, you know, calling you, oh, good morning, how's the day? Like, you know, like, yeah, it's pretty good. I just woke up, that kind of thing. Yeah. Well, when your girlfriend turns into your alarm clock. Then they should be running away. But yeah, I would love to do actually a genre video, real life genre experience. But it would be too mean, I feel. So yeah, then we have Lord of Vermilion. So in this show, Tokyo gets turned into some kind of blood mist thing. People to get superpowers. This might be a good anime. It's basically a card game, yeah. It might be a good anime. I feel it's kind of like in the middle there. Basically, it's one of those sci-fi near future Tokyo, right? People have some powers. It's probably going to be pretty mediocre, in my opinion. I couldn't find much about it. I'm actually considering it. I leave it at that. Oh yeah, and then this thing. This thing is freaking awesome. This is awesome. This is okay. How I explain it? It's I before I did this, I was going to read chapter 1 of the manga. I haven't read, so of course I have read like and so on, but. This manga or anime then is about a girl, Chio-chan, that is trying to go to school. Right? And that is the synopsis there. She's trying to go to school. I read the first chapter and I was loving it. You see my Tsuugakuro children image here. And it reminded me, I think, primarily of Tsuugakuro children. It's a comedy, of course. Comedy, gag anime. It's hard to explain it. I think Tsuugakuro children is the closest thing I could think of. Because it's like, she tries to go to school, right? And something always happens to her. It's really fun. Okay, I love this manga. I already read the first few chapters, but I didn't want. I want to do blind reaction, right? So I didn't want to go too far into it for the anime in the summer season. But I was like, man, this is fantastic. Like the first day, she's like, oh no, it's a roadblock in school. I have to be a ninja and climb to school, like to play those games. And you know, she's like, yeah, it's really funny. And the next day she's like, oh, there's a girl I know from school, but she's popular, like a student. It's like, oh, I don't want to talk to her, and it's like, it's weird. It's like, I don't want to accidentally get close to her, because I don't know how she wave, should I say hello, you know, the typical like awkward moment here. She's like, what should I do? Should you have to do a trash instead, try to hide from her? And then the girl is like, oh, you're okay? I saw you fall into the trash. Like, damn it, I have to talk to her. You know, it's that kind of weird story that she's like doing everything to just go to school, and it always goes bad for her. And so every episode's gonna be like a few short stories trying to go to school, and it's really hilarious. And it's a lot of the weird comedy, relationship comedy. Right? She's like, oh no, not my teacher. I want to go next to him to school. I have to hide her, or I have to, you know, take the bus instead, and then go to Lost City. And yeah, it's crazy. So I think it's gonna be a really anime. Also, mainly because this manga was really funny. But I think this kind of mangas, they work even better as animes, because it's more slapstick, it's more fast-paced and so on. Right? Yeah, you kind of want it to be kind of like that. You want it to be punching you in the face. So I think it's gonna be even better as an anime than the manga. So I think it was a really good list, the manga, the one and so on. Oh yeah, and this thing I'm definitely watching. Oh, you know, if you know me, you know I love my traps. You know I love my gender bender. Maybe because I grew up with Ranma. Who knows? Maybe because I love my Felix. You know, Zero. But yeah, this anime, Backstreet Girls, is about 3 Yakuza members that are forced to go to Thailand to do a sex operation. And it's heard at this. Yeah, this is one of those like, you know, what's called the white girl. Yeah, this isn't like some, you know, kind of weird, like One Piece, Kama, so on. No, they become really attractive. Yeah, this is like, you know, hentai. This is seinen. This is like, yeah, that kind of level of super attractive cross-dresser slash, you know, gender bender. And it's just, if you aren't tired of my horror, you know, it's that kind of weird gender bender thing, and they have to become idols, or they're idol girls, and everyone wants to have sex with them, right? Because they're super attractive, but they all used to be men, and they all like these rough guys. They hate people and so on, and it's like a really, really weird stuff, and yeah. I was like, this is gonna be good, guys. It's gonna be great. I love it. They have more Fate Extra. As I always say, I mean, I am not up to date in that thing. It's so much stuff. If you like Fate Extra, it's probably good. I won't comment it. I mean, I'm not up to it. Last season wasn't very good. Yeah, and then we have, of course, this thing, Harukan Achieve. It's basically high IQ with boobs, right? High IQ with oppai, and who doesn't love, oppais? Who doesn't love high IQ? So it's like the perfect combination with love right now. But high IQ is a really good anime, and well, I'm actually really big into volleyball. I think it was a great sport. I played it myself for many years, so I love volleyball. Obviously, I'm watching this thing. It's beach volleyball, lost to 2 against 2 instead. So it might be a little too much focus on the girl teams and the relationship between each other. I'm thinking it's going to go the 2-car route a little more, right? I feel like that jury reaction is going to be more important probably than maybe some of the games. Hopefully it won't be there. Hopefully it'll be like a tight sport anime, but I think it's more comedy though. But it sounds pretty good. It's pretty funny, and yeah, like why not? It's probably a pretty good anime. I think so at least. Oh yeah, then we have Banana Fish. This is a really old manga, like really old. It's what's it from? 95, something like that. I think it's like 20 years old at least. It's a shoujo manga for that matter. Even though it looks very, I don't know, seinen, like shoujo seinen something. It's about like a very attractive guy that is, I don't know, he's used to be living on the street, and then he got, I mean, I read this thing like way back. Yeah, way back a bit for it. And I would say one thing with this kind of anime, it's kind of like Parasite. Parasite even more though, is that the art and the manga art isn't good. Okay, the manga art is pretty bad, even for its time. I would argue it's pretty bad. Today it's really bad. And the anime has to take a lot of liberty, right? It's even like Parasite. The anime... Sorry, that bird is fleeing to my window there. Anyway. Yeah, it landed on my window, but anyway. Like a big seagull staring at me. But yeah, anyway, sorry. This is like Parasite. It says that they have to do really, make your own of the art, right? The art is very like limited. They have to have to do it now, 30 years later, pretty much, and so on. That's a big concern for me. Big concern. Anyway, then we have I don't know, oppais and badminton instead. I read the first manga. I don't know. Prince of Tennis. I'm not a super big fan of badminton. Maybe I get some hate now, but it feels like, I don't know. It's like a lighter version of tennis. I mean, also I played both of them, and it's like, I like the strategy though of badminton. It has a strategy. It might actually be a good sport anime. It might be some really good sport, some great strategy moments there. So I'm gonna watch it mainly for the oppais, I guess. But I'm gonna watch it and hope it's good. But oh yeah, I wanna. Let's go on. Oh yeah, then we have Free. This is non-oppai. It's Umaneko without oppais. Yeah, of course, Free. Classic sport anime, super yaoi, right? It's this hot guy swimming. Let's go on. I think if ever lost Free, it's like season. What is it? Season 4? Season 3 only? Might be season 3. But anyway, yeah, Free. I mean, it's classic anime. This is anime I couldn't think of much about. I read the manga. I read the first of the manga. It felt pretty much. Felt kind of math to me. I don't know. It's like a mystery anime. I didn't really like the art. I'm not into this kind of chibi art. Yeah, I don't know. I'm still happy for it. Yeah, and obviously I'm watching these things. This is this season's short form ecchi / almost hentai anime, right? So this instead is the classic horny auntie obasan, yeah. So it's the horny milf oban next door pretty much, and also the next door girl. So a guy lives in this place with a landlord place, right? He's a college student. And he's living with this like super attractive the landlord lady, right? She's super hot, right? Super horny pretty much, and he's gonna try to maybe have with her, and also not really, because she's kind of like trying, very aggressively on him, right? He's gonna be like, no, I'm not into like 50, even if you support, yeah, it's gonna be kind of confusing for him and so on. And then also lives next door to so kind of like super attractive college girl, right? So you gotta play and so on. So it's gonna be, yeah, awesome. Gintama, I'm watching on the side, but yeah, Gintama season, I don't know, 17 or something, yeah, it's Gintama. This is something I have to just watch, but I don't know if it's good or not. Hazakura Saibu, it has pretty bad ratings. But mainly, I'm thinking of this really old show, which is called Historia in my language, but yeah, Levi, which is like, it's a very classic show about a French show, very, very classic, where you follow the body's inner system, right? Yeah, like you follow the blood cells, red blood cells fighting crime, and crime is like the bacteria and so on, right? So this anime then, Hataraku Saibu, it feels like an anime version of that. Yeah, we're following a red blood cell, she's like delivering oxygen and so on, right? So you're kind of following inside someone's human's body, right? And how it works, so on. So it might be a very educational anime, I don't know. It probably won't be it doesn't have very good rating, but I'll give it a chance at least. Oh yeah, another mystery show. It didn't look very good to me. And I will say really, it's kind of like, Shinto, yeah, I don't know, skip it. This is something I'm definitely watching, High School Girl. I give it a chance, but it seems to be, they're playing Street Fighter. I'm a big Street Fighter guy, right? So yeah, a guy that has like no friends and so on. He's really good at gaming. He only is good at gaming. The rest of his life sucks, right? He goes to an arcade and he faces this girl, and she's also really good at gaming and beats him. But she's popular, she's a hot girl, everyone loves her, and apparently she's also a master of Street Fighter, especially for the 2. And she crushes him, and then he's like, oh god, I hate her. And then he's trying to like, whatever, goes to an arcade hall, that she's there, beats him at, I don't know, Blast Blue or something, I don't know, like this is in the 90s, so she beats him at like Virtua Fight or something, yeah, she beats him in that thing, or Darkstalker or so, yeah. And he keeps trying to avoid her, he never can, and she keeps like, bullying him pretty much for gaming, but then they become friends or something, I don't know. It sounds pretty interesting. I mean, I'm a big arcade guy, I love fighting games and so on, so I'm gonna watch it from that sense, and hopefully it's good. Oh yeah, and then this thing, I tried to read this thing. So I read the manga, I read the manga for this thing. Asoboko means playwright. The manga was so ugly. The manga was the art was horrible. So I don't think it was good anime. The anime looks 10 times better, but so basically this is not a game anime. So it's about girls and they play like shogi and stuff like that, right? Or more cards games. But I read the first 2 chapters. I think the jokes are boring. The art was horrible. The art was really bad, I imagine again there. But also the jokes felt flat and so on. So I was kind of, I felt it was really whatever, and I wasn't interested in it at all, in my opinion. It felt really boring. So I don't recommend it at all. Second season of One Room, which is something I have been talking about before. Yeah, I was like, what? Try to figure it out. Yeah, oh yeah, here it goes. It's more Isekai. It's more Isekai, Aqua! And just blow it all up, blow up the freaking earth, Megaman, blow up the earth. More Isekai, yeah. This is an Isekai. It's more, hot guys. It's a little more on the girl side. It's the same with the next anime, which is even more reverse harem thing. No, it's down here, yeah. This thing, also Isekai. This thing, also Isekai. I mean, maybe wrong, yeah. Isekai, right? Sorry, these 2 Isekais. These 2 Isekais. This one is like an origin story. Okay, I missed okay, I shoot the bullet here. Okay, those are Isekais. These things is very similar to those, but these Isekais. Sorry, these 2 are Isekais, and they are just horrible. And the other one is very much this, also like the classic. Oh, we go here, and it's kind of like, I don't know. This is, and then this is really boring to me. And yeah, and this thing is, it might be good. It actually looks pretty ugly to me, in my opinion. It looks like I don't know. I like historical anime. And it's very similar to most of them, but it didn't look very good to me. So basically, this is, you're following a samurai fighting the Mongolians when they arrived to Japan. This is like 1237, something around there, right? With like what's his name again? The guy with the the Zelda symbol, right? His clan. Date clan. Is that the clan? Togadate. Oh my god, this is embarrassing. He's the guy who plays Civ 6, yeah. So anyway, it's about samurai fighting the Mongolians that space there with the kamikaze and so on. Right? They go. I mean, actually, it's the wind, not the thing, yeah, and so on. But it didn't look very good to me, in my opinion, honestly. I thought it was kind of like mediocre. But yeah, that's what it is. And here's the Isekais then. So the other thing, yeah, this is the pure Isekais. There's no text here, but this is a very Isekai moment. This is just blow it up again. Mega Man get it back here, blow it up. I hate the thing. It's just like, you know, hot guy get into world, girls are there. It's the same thing, okay? It's the same thing like all these guys. This is even worse. This is like, what is it? Yeah, this thing is also like, you know, girl enters game, it's reverse harem. Yeah, so there's a bunch of hot guys and she's trying to hit them all or something. You know, these are all better games, right? Yeah, they're even based on games. It's horrible. The other thing is story, the other thing is not a story, but also kind of like, the other thing is very similar. The other one, so isn't an Isekai, the London thing, but it's a very similar thing, like a reverse harem thing. Girl kind of falls into that, but isn't Isekai, she's actually born in that world, but it's very much the same kind of plot mechanics and so on, right? So, so it's gonna be, it might be good, I think, but these are horrible, yeah. This is horrible, I was tired of it. This is some weird children's show. More weird children's show. And finally, the last thing then, the one thing I am looking forward to the most pretty much, yeah. Kaiji Season 3. This is so far down, so I know no one else cares about this thing, but I'm gonna live react, I'm gonna watch this thing. I love Kaiji. I love Kaiji so much, right? I'm gonna watch this thing. It looks amazing. It's freaking like, you're gonna follow the leader of the Yakuza, right? His right hand guy, pretty much. It's a spin-off series of Kaiji. It's freaking amazing. This is gonna be, you know, the how to, you know, play in cheating games, so on, and the rest of it. This might be good actually. And then it's just like children's show, some shoujo, and yeah, children's show. But yeah, the Kaiji thing. Kaiji is such a good anime, and I really want to talk about Kaiji if we have time, right? But it's psychological drama where you focus on, they're playing like rock, paper, scissors on life and death, right? It's like super important, like, he plays the rocks now, my life is over, and it's like, he only has 2 rocks left. It's that kind of super dramatic thing. Everything is super dramatic. It's very interesting. It's all up in your head, right? It's super mind-blowing good. So the Kaiji Season 3, for me at least, is very interesting, and I'm very happy about that. Anyway, quickly then, some of the movies. Yeah, My Hero Academia is getting another movie. That obviously is going to be awesome. I think, yeah, 17 is another movie. Also really awesome. Both of these, of course, shonen shows. Yeah, another shonen bio. This is the anime where they think they have power and so on. She's like, oh yeah, Mjolnir hammer and so on. Yeah, it's one that's a very good anime. Very good anime. If you watch the anime, that's very awesome. Then I don't, yeah, Kagueuri is getting the things like synapse thing. It's say with this movie here, this is just season 2 of the Titan bunch together, right? Might actually be really good, but it might be good pacing and so on. But otherwise, yeah, finally, here's actually something good. So this might be good. Mirai no Mirai, so Mirai's future, right? And time and so on. Might be good. Not Pokemon movie record. Kind of similar, kind of usually every year, Pokemon movie. And, yeah, like a Pokemon movie, right? And, how would I say it otherwise? It's a lot of movies where you kind of summarize all the plots, right? Kind of take something there. It's like, this season, and then it's summarized. OVAs. Oh yeah, the OVAs is more interesting because OVAs, we do have stuff like Eurocamp is coming back, right? With OVAs, I think there's some Eurocamp. There's some more like really funny animes. Getting some season Croatian, Lost Girls Course, we've seen that. Yeah, Evergarden is getting more. So much. It's a pretty good anime. And I don't want to talk about the Dragon Ball Heroes thing. But then I think it's Eurocamp down here somewhere. Yeah, Eurocamp getting specials, short Eurocamp shows. Yeah, so One Piece, right? But typically, yeah, the OVAs are pretty much classic kind of continuation on side stories of the anime this day and age, right? Yeah. When I was a kid, OVAs was the shit. OVA was awesome. OVAs was like Tenshin Boy and so on. They were like the short movies, right? The OVAs was awesome, right? They were non-censored, bloodier or sexier shows, right, than anime. But these days, OVAs usually are, you know, followation or like spin-off of current animes to build up on anime sites. And the movies are a few new ones, and then the other ones are like, oh, this is season 3 of this anime in one movie. Yeah, pacing or something. Yeah, pacing good or something. Anyway, hope you like this video. Push subscribe, put the like button right, and most of the stuff I put on watchj, I'm gonna live react to, and then the reviews to. Some I might do one of them, so on, right. And of course, I'm gonna drop some of them if they're bad. And I might, if you recommend, if I see that, okay, everyone's loving this London kinda Isekai show, then I might pick it up anyway, but probably I'm gonna be like, no Isekai, no Isekai. That's probably how I'm gonna react to it. But yeah, so of course, always, you know, recommend if you know some shows that you are sure about. I have only read the manga of few shows, right? I already read the manga of a few of these things, and then for this video I read the first chapter of a few of them. So if you have read like all chapters of one show, say that this anime is gonna be amazing, it's gonna be a freaking bomb, because I read the first 200 chapters. It's actually an amazing anime. The storyline is gonna be so good after like, you know, 5 episodes. Absolutely, you know, comment that and so on, right? Because I'm always trying to find out, you know, the good stuff, right? For example, this is how I got Toshino Kunia, right? I did this video, I did a similar video in the winter or fall, right? I guess it was in the fall, and people were like, Toshino is gonna be the best thing. Watch it. And I was like, okay, and I watched the thing, and I was like, yeah, that was the best thing. So yeah, absolutely, I recommend it. So animes if you know what's gonna be good, right? So anyway, I'm wondering, I hope you liked the video, and I'll see you guys for the next season of anime.